So you sold out. Look at that. So you sold out expeditiously. So you sold out. Now what? Now what, girl? For those of you who are new, this is day 7. I'll holler to that. Hey, don't you get started. We got a California born, Idaho raised dog up in here. So, that's a whole situation. And Raj. His name is Raj, R-A-J. His name means little king in Hindi, and that he is. So he is getting ready for his nightcap while Mama wraps up hers. The dogs, some with the moon. They was chilling. They was chilling a little minute ago. Anywho, welcome. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm Bree. My friends call me Brizzy. I have personally invested close to 2,000, a little over 2,000 on the hopes of completing a 40-day fast. And now, mind you, that may not seem like a great feat. Jesus did it. I'm sure Apostle Paul did it. All the enlightened folks do something similar to this. But I don't think JC, I was going to say JC like it's real casual. I do consider him a best friend. I do see him in that light. I don't think they have food addictions like they have nowadays. I mean, manna didn't sound like it was anything to be cracked up about. So, 40-day fast, I hired a coach, got a juicer. You're spending about, you're feasting. You're not fasting, you're essentially feasting. So, this is one of my grapefruit juice. There are 7 juices that we are required to have. Mainly citrus, and then the other one is lemon ginger blast, which you can look that up. Minimum 3 to 4 of those a day. So you are consuming about 2,400 calories worth of juice. So it's not like you're starving. You're just addicted. So you may have to handcuff yourself to a radiator. You may have to go outside and take a breath. I do that because there's so much fur. I feel like that is growing in my mouth. Is that attractive? There's fur growing in my mouth. That's what it feels like. Because your body's starting to actually have a second to digest and actually look up from digesting for those decades of digesting. And mind you, I've been fasting. I've practiced fasting since I was 17. Why do I need help now? Because this was the hardest. I knew something else was on me. I knew something else was on me because I couldn't just switch over into like white knuckling it. I couldn't just switch over into, yeah, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. And I'm that type of person. If you're that type of person, typically neurospicy, you don't think about the outcomes. You think about a couple outcomes, but you don't think about the progress, the depths, the dips that you're going to have to go through, what the actual investment looks like. And as a food addict, a recovering food addiction who has used food to soothe all types of problems, I don't drink, I don't go out, I don't do none of that. So yeah, here I am on my high horse, like, yeah, nothing can stop me. Woo woo. Sex? No. Oh my gosh, stay away. No, I will not pass that. You can pass me with that. No. Sorry, I got my iced latte over here. I don't need a drink. But then that platter of pasta comes around the corner and you already elbow deep on your second plate. Nobody's going to look down on you because you had that next plate. Nobody's going to look down on you. Not many people. Not people are keeping it real with you. It's a social thing. It's a social acceptance. In my group, I have a private coach. I have an accountability group. People from all over the world. Oh my gosh, we get to share pictures with one another. Get you in a community if you can't do it by yourself. These addictions are probably stronger accumulatively than like what your life has trained you for as of now. As of now. So you do need to link arms with people in the vicinity to you or to your goals or where you want to be. I knew I needed to outsource help when I made a decision and then broke it instantly without even thinking about it. Without even think that means the decision actually wasn't made. It wasn't actually made. It sounded good. And because of your past history, you knew, oh, I just gotta snap it. I just gotta believe and I can do it. Not this time, sister. That's how I knew. I'm like, oh, something's coming that I need to prepare for. Because this is, I'm not acting consciously. Something else has been taking the phone and ordering DoorDash. And mind you, I'm still getting, acai bowls. I'll have carbs here and there. But girl, this is not in alignment because it feels like you're just constantly going, you're frustrated, you can't think straight, you're just tired all the time. Yeah, it's time. It's time. That's how I knew it's time. So I invested. It's never, at this point in time in my life, it is gambling. It's gambling right now because you don't know necessarily the outcome. And in a time where I knew the outcome, I knew when I was going to win. I knew what I could win at and what I didn't win at. I still found a way to make it about me. I don't know. I made a good joke. I don't know. I don't put myself in really arenas where the probability of me losing is statistically great, you know? So, speaking of that, I'm gonna have some grape juice if you bear with me. And so we take these enzymes. Great investment. So these are pure. Can you see that? Can you see that? Pure Dime. But Uncle Lou Corona, that's his company. And if you've been in the juicing or raw or anything extreme, you probably know Lou Corona. So we take this powder multiple times a day, and then we take the enzymes multiple times. So I haven't taken the powder yet. Shame on you. I've just been popping the capsules. So I'm gonna do it. Let's see it. Let's try it. Somebody in my group was like, "Oh my gosh." I'm at that point. I told my coach today we have weekly hopefully that's good. We have weekly Zoom calls to show up on. It's so nice seeing everybody, and it's a small container of people that just going through what humans go through. And I got a commercial break. They're going to be gone in about a month or so. So I'm letting them have you know, they need their time too. We're both growing. I guess three of us are all growing in different ways. But every time I get back to homeostasis where I need to be, the weight I need to be, got my inflammation under control, got stress, you're strengthened more to handle stress. It's not that the stress gets easier, but your freaking backbone gets a little tougher when you actually start challenging yourself and actually sticking to what the heck you're gonna what you said you were gonna do. Stick to your word. I couldn't even say it because I'm like shaking because I know I'm acting out of normal when I can't stick to my word. That is not a character flaw in me. That is that is unacceptable. You get to a point where things are just no longer acceptable and you're willing to actually bet on yourself and you're willing to get embarrassed and you're willing to post videos every day knowing that nobody probably will ever see them. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll use this as evidence that I used to have a chest, Because honey, for the girlies that can hold on to the girlies when you go through transition, blessings, blessing. Okay, so we take a tablespoon. This is a tablespoon. So I've been an athlete majority of my life. So whatever's most efficient, like dry scooping, dry heaving, Don't do that if you haven't done it. So pre-workout, collagen, I just dry scoop. Probably not the best thing to do right now. I'm trying not to give like the glare, but that's the only way you'll be able to see me in my dark caveman room, my bat cave. Um, so here goes. All right, here we go. Cheers to you, to your wellness, to your well-being. I gotta drink. It's 8:30 here in Idaho, and I gotta drink three more of these because I was on that. Okay, there's a protocol. You need protocols in your life. You need those little bumper rails that are at the bowling alley because your balls are going over in other people's lanes. They about to call the attendant on you because you just in such of a fog that you don't even recognize yourself. You're like, how did I even get here? Time is passing. Time is passing, whether you do something with it or not. So we might as well try to do something extraordinary. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, I don't know if that was the call, Coach. Oh gosh. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, got a little after kick to it, huh? That tasted ancestral. Oh, I know that's doing something to my body. I freaking love grapefruit juice. Oh gosh. It makes my mouth water. Oh, I might get don't want to get banned on YouTube. I don't even know what you're supposed to show up in here. Honestly, this may be too much. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it classy, you know? Doing a wash day, so gotta rock Ronda today. All right. Thank you for that commercial break. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, it's like in between your teeth. Wow. It was like binding to my saliva. Anywhere you had saliva. Dang, Uncle Lou. Yeah, it's an enzyme supplement. Take 2 scoops or 1 gram 3 times daily with meals as directed. So basically, what enzymes do in your body, they are, say you have, let's rewind a little bit. People do extended fast to essentially get this substance called mucoid plaque out of you. Mucoid plaque is basically biofilm, disposables that your body couldn't dispose. It's all pretty much compacted in your colon. It's all the substances that your body absorbs and is just unfamiliar with or doesn't know how to process with or just store it later because you're always elbow deep in some chicken nuggets that your body's like, oh, we gotta digest. Oh, we gotta digest. Oh, we gotta go digest. We gotta go digest. Oh, we gotta go digest again. Oh my gosh, can we heal? Can we heal? So basically, it's like clay that's just being compacted. It's like things. It's like mud getting stepped on, and it's just not moving anywhere, and just hardens over time. So that's what we're trying to break up with these juices. And my coach did an excellent job at just breaking down the mineral value of each item or each ingredients that's used in these juices. As we know, pineapples are known for their enzymes, grapefruit, vitamin C. The bitterness kind of helps with cravings. It gives me a boost. But pineapple will probably be the most boost I get as far as energy. Oh, we can definitely go through this. Let's go through this real quick. But yes, mucoid plaque has probably been in your system since you were a child. And so, what these digestive enzymes are, how my coach beautifully explained it, it's like your little construction workers. So, they're kind of loosening up the gravel. The juices are kind of breaking it down, but the enzymes are actually settling in the soil to try to break it up. I liken it to like Dawn dish, like when it's breaking up the juices are kind of like the water ready to sweep, and the enzymes or that Dawn is getting the oil off the ducks, okay? It's getting oil off the pan. And then we're going to have another protocol in the third week when we start introducing husk and clay. Like the husk and clay that you put on your face, ladies and gents, because I know y'all be glowing on here too. Um, there's a digestible version. So that starts in a week and a half. And that's what really kind of mops everything. So what we're doing right now on day 7, this is just like still loosening. Everybody's having different responses. Like I'm like, wow, I got a tongue scraper and everything. I'm like, woo, I already brushed twice a day, but now I'm up, up to 3.5, 4 times a day. But you don't want to let your tongue get raw from like scraping all the time, and then you're drinking acidic juices. So, girl, sir, I'm going through we're all going through a lot. And there's different ages, different ethnicities. I am the only person of color. Ah, I think we have, she just may be tanned, but I don't want to assume. So, we all have our ancestral baggage, and it's just been amazing to, like, we're still being cordial though. This is the first week, so we're still being cordial. Everybody's still kind of being polite, but you get one-on-one time with your coach. Like you're supposed to be sending her pictures of, you know, how ducks and geese, when they've been around a pond because you can see their evidence. Yeah, you're supposed to be sending that to her, and she's like, she loves it. She's like, girl, this is not the time to be shy. I'm like, girl, I love that. I love that type of open relationship. That's an open relationship I will happily stand up for. Okay, so lemon ginger blast. You can look up this recipe from anywhere. So she breaks down what goes in it. So cucumbers, their function is highly hydrating, contains silica for skin and connective tissue health. During the juice fast, it adds extra water volume to support cleansing, gentle on the gut, helps to remove waste through intestines. That is cucumbers. Green apples, the function mild natural sweetness, provides fiber compounds which are pectins, and vitamin C. It supports digestion, helps bind toxins, and balances the tart flavors of lemon and ginger. We also have parsley in there. Parsley is an antioxidant rich, supports kidney function, provides vitamin C, K, and A. It acts as a mild diuretic to flush excess water and salts, promotes detoxification. You could just, like, you could smell fresh parsley. I love going to pick parsley. I'm like, woo, it smells like a freshly mowed lawn. But if that's your kink, yeah, parsley. Cilantro, my favorite. Known for binding heavy metals and aiding detox, contains antioxidants and vitamins. It supports the liver detox pathways, helps chelate, Chelate. Never heard of that word before. Helps chelate, must be French, metals like mercury and lead, and adds flavor balance. So if you still have those mercury feelings in your mouth, your neurons have probably been affected. Your neurochemistry has probably been affected. Okay, the lemon, high vitamin C, alkalizing effect in the body despite being acidic outside. And if you know anything about Yaki Awakened, he talks about that all the time. Stimulates bile production during the juice fast and enhances liver detox, aids digestion, supports immune function, and adds bright flavor. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory. We knew that. Antioxidant contains. Oh, I don't struggle with this word. I just don't say enough. Curcumin, which supports liver detox enzymes. So your liver has enzymes. Your digestive system has enzymes. You can just go into the wormhole learning about this. It helps reduce systematic inflammation. So if you struggle with rheumatoid arthritis, like I have, if you struggle, like I'm puffy, like I have cheekbones, but they're in hiding because I like to be in. I'm not even going to speak that over myself because I'm doing better. But like my glow's coming back. I saw a glimpse of a cheekbone that was that yesterday? A glimpse, but it was quickly fading. I'm like, okay, no problem. All I need is a glimpse, sweetheart. All I need is a mustard seed. All right, ginger. Oh, do we finish turmeric? Turmeric's anti-inflammatory, contains curcumin, which supports liver detoxification enzymes. I'm sorry, my mouth is so furry. I can't brush my teeth again. Like I'm getting raw, literally. Helps reduce systematic inflammation, supports liver's phases 2 detox pathways. Ginger, digestive aid, anti-inflammatory, anti-nausea. You will get nauseous. This is the first time I've ever been nauseous on a detox. I'm like, oh, like the kraken has been released. I felt some drop in my stomach. I don't know what it was. If it was like a bubble of air or a cigarette getting stomped out. I don't know, but something dropped. I was like, "Oh snap! Something's getting woken up. Something's getting woken up." Okay, and it is not happy. But I'm like, I'm in too deep. I'm sold out. I'm sold out. I have to. I have to. I have to. It's crazy when you keep on making the decision, and sometimes you'll need to keep making that decision. I used to think you make the decision and that's it. And something like this, in unknown territory, you have to promise yourself every day. You have to look at yourself and say, "Ooh, come heck or high water." What is that? Is that was that on my lip the whole time? Sorry, y'all. Mm. I don't even know how close. Like, is this how it looks in the video? Anywho, all right. This is great information. Ginger stimulates digestion, supports gut motility, improves circulation, and can reduce fasting-related discomfort. I like my juices spicy, so I add a jalapeno. It is not required to add jalapeno. I add a jalapeno or habanero. I feel like it just spices me up. Okay. Next, we have our three juices. So we do three citrus juices. Pineapple, high in vitamin C. Bromelain, which is an enzyme that breaks down your digestive gut flora. And antioxidants. Bromelain helps break down proteins, good for cleansing old waste, anti-inflammatory, supports digestion, and provides natural sweetness for energy. Orange juice, high in vitamin C, folate, and antioxidants like flavonoids. During a juice fast, it supports immune function, hydration, and gentle liver detox, provides natural sugar for energy while fasting. I have been doing red light every day. So I do red light and like the VibraShake plates. I have one here. And I also do one at a salon too because it's like super powerful. It's a whole booth and you can get red light at the same time. So I've been doing that. Still in the first week, but something, just like right now, something, something took a hold of me. I'm like, woof, do I want to burp or do I want to like run? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay. Grapefruit contains vitamin C, naringenin, which is a flavonoid, naringenin, and antioxidants, slightly better. It supports liver detoxification, enzymes, boosts fat metabolism, regulates blood sugar response, and adds flavor and variety. So essentially, the lemon ginger blast, heavy detox, liver support, anti-inflammatory, hydrating, gut moving, and then citrus, pineapple, orange, grapefruit is basically energy, antioxidants, immune support, flavor, and gentle cleansing. You know, I thought that was just so great to know. And when I start really getting good at this, if I want to continue expanding this way, because right now these are just wonderful, wonderful stories that I know I'll be able to look back on. But I want to include this information, like especially if maybe you don't have the funds right now or you don't have just the accessibility or the opportunity to learn. How many of us can go further when we just don't know what we don't know? So we can build on something, and then when we do have the money, when we do have the finances to invest, we already know we're not going to buy it on something that's going to last a week or a month. We're going to buy it something that invests in us, because people cannot take what you've learned. They can take your car, they can take your house, they can take your dignity for a moment, but they can't take what you've learned. They can't take the investments that you put in yourself. They can't take the building blocks you use to build who you are right now or who you will become. So I think that's just little information like that is just so helpful. And if people just would have whispered to me, like, there's another way to do that. And mind you, be receptive. Sometimes it's not always people. Sometimes it's you blocking your own blessings. Be receptive, please. Be open and test the information in your body. And if it feels good, continue. If it doesn't, maybe explore something else. But if you're to the point where something needs to change, I have ran out of complaints to complain. This has to be up to me. I was in PetSmart picking up just like a quick little thing, and this girl ran. I'm like, "Hey, girl!" Knowing I'm seeing double. I'm like, "Ooh, mm, mm, mm. I hope I'm walking straight because whoa, I'm high on juice. Hi." I was like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" And around this time, you start building a little excuse me. Them enzymes probably already going to work. What a blessing. By this time, you've already built a little, little confidence. Like, ooh, you designate time to go grocery store. You're starting to figure out, like, okay, how much I'm going to make at a time. So I do 2 days at a time. So that's an hour and a half of juicing for 2 days at a time. That's just how I like my produce as fresh as possible. Some people bulk. Some people like. There's a couple doing this in my group. A wife and husband. That's double the produce. I'm like, whoa. So they're getting almost 60 bunches of cilantro a week, 60 bunches of parsley, about like 70 stalks of celery. It was insane. It was insane. I'm like, woo. But you get to a point where I'm just out of excuses, and that's why I said in my video, I'm just happy to be here. I rather feel the uncomfortability of this than having to have the same year over and over and over. And deal, like I said with the video yesterday, deal with the problems that come up quicker, quicker, decide quicker. Because these patterns are going to come, and how you deal with them determines if they're going to come back again in a week, in a month, in a year, or if you could just neutralize them, make a decision, figure it out. Even if it's wrong decision, you don't have all the information. Let's just decide so it's not hovering in the back of your mind. Like all these open browsers you got just hovering and you're just pissed off for you don't even know why. Let's talk about some other symptoms. I don't know if I heard it or I felt a voice bubble up in me yesterday, and it was not my voice. It was a very, very angry voice. I said, yeesh, who is that? Hello? Okay. That's how it was. Like, whoa. And I was aware enough to catch it. I wasn't knee deep. I was about to say in a tostada. I don't think I've ever had a tostada. Knee deep somewhere. So I couldn't even I'm chewing so much that I can't even hear who's making who's talking. Who's talking? And it was a deep, dark voice that was just saying some mean stuff. I was like, whoa. Okay, interesting. Just observe. Just observe. Your job, as my coach always tells me, she's like, let us and the juice do the heavy lifting. Like I feel like a prince. I feel coddled. I feel like I'm in one of those coddling things with my coach. You don't have the system has been already it's the protocol is already there for you. Don't overthink it. You naughty overthinker. I know you. I know you. Miss, I'll take 20 credits in one semester. I'm gonna jump this hurdle and jump the next one. I know you. Relax. That's the only way your body is going to let go is if you relax. Now, mind you, I'm telling this to myself consistently. When you've had to depend on yourself, when you are your safety net, you feel you always have to think 3 steps ahead. And I hope to unravel that in this process. There's going to be little enlightenments here and there. You're going to get little glimpses of why you are the way you are. Your compulsions, you're actually really going to have to sit through them. You can't run to food. And especially when you're in a community, you feel personally obligated to keep the energy of the group high. And that takes a lot of integrity. That takes making the decision, even though nobody would see, to do the right thing and keep your promise. Because that little audience inside of you is taking notes and recording. And they will play back to you when you have messed up and why you shouldn't trust yourself again. So listen to this other voice. And that stops now. We trust ourselves because we're capable. All right, dear. I look forward to being here with you, whoever you are out there. I look forward to being here with me. This has been a highlight of my day. And hopefully you gained a nugget or two. All right. I love you. I hope you're doing well out there. I hope you know that there's more than just this right here, this right now, but also how special and how amazing is the right here, right now, you know? It's about to get real poetic. I'm surprised I haven't cried yet. I'm like, oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right, y'all. Well, you know where to find me. I'll be here tomorrow. You can set your watch to it. Don't quote that, but I will be here tomorrow. Thank you for taking this journey with me. And thank you for taking this journey with me. I would love to know if you're having any challenges, any enlightenments. Have you heard of fasting? However, I can be of service. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. So I'll leave it at that. I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, night, wherever you are. And I hope to collaborate with you maybe one day. Can you hear my stomach rumbling? Yep, that's time to wrap it up. All right, dear. I got 2 more juices to get through, so let me just power those through. And I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you on the top. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you through it. Okay. Oh, sometimes, girl, I don't know how to say bye. I just want to keep talking. Yeah. This was. I'll leave that for tomorrow. All right. Good night, dearie. Bye now. Bye.